Yo, Empress of Netherion is right around the corner. I'm so pumped for Season 2, it's unreal. Pumped for the new raid, Avarice the Shadow Crucible, and the new Mythic Plus dungeons. Although I'm going to miss some of the old ones for Season 1, I really enjoyed them. But we got a Season 2 prediction tier list for DPS, where I think they'll stand right off in the beginning of the season. Obviously, this is bound to change with balancing, tuning, and the talent reworks, but I am going to have a fun time doing this and seeing where I stand later on in the season. I hope you guys enjoy the video too. To give you a little bit of background, if you guys are new here to the channel, my experience with Mythic, I've done some heroic raiding. I really enjoy it, but I'm more of a Mythic Plus guy. I pushed a Keystone Hero, done plus 20s and all that jazz with as a DPS, tank mainly, and healers. I love all three specs, but I main tank. But man, I'm so pumped for DPS, some roles in DPS this next season that I'm definitely gonna be playing. Having a main DPS, probably two main DPS, a main tank, and a main healer. That's my plan. So not just one main, because I bounce around all the time. But this is gonna be super fun. So let's explain the tiers real quick. We got S as God tier. Obviously, this is going to be the best tier. You're going to probably bring him to high dungeons if you're pushing any kind of thing. MDT, you're going to see that. Probably great push. Mythic rating, all that jazz. They're just really good. They excel at their specialization and the DPS role. A is awesome. Pretty damn good at almost all types of content. B is good, like, you know, middle of the pack. C, meh, you know, you probably won't bring them to the high-end content, but you can probably push them in probably everything. D is send help. They need something. They need more love. They need some tuning. They need to be reworked, whatever. This is my opinion, like I said, but I'm excited for this. Let's jump right into it. To start us off, I'm going to jump into Hunter specializations. I'm going to try to make this tier list as fast as I can so it's not a 40-minute video for you guys. But let's go with BM Hunter. I've been playing a lot of it at the end of Season 1. I've actually really enjoyed it. Obviously, as you guys know, it's pretty simple overall as a specialization. It's very beginner-friendly, but it's super fun, and that makes it really easy to execute in higher keys, especially when you have more things going on or raiding. They can execute a lot of mechanics really well. They have good mobility, good utility. You bring a lot to the table. And their tier set looks pretty good. I mean, it's simple, but it increases their damage and reduces, you know, Bestial Wrath, which is your main cooldown, I think, that you're using almost all the time. And most of your main abilities, like I think Cobra Shot, Kill Command, and Multi-Shot reduce that cooldown. So that plays right into your rotation right now. I think they're going to be in a good spot. High A tier, for sure. Let's do Survival Hunter. Man, I do not think they... Actually, I think they need a rework. I don't know if you guys know Marcellian Online. I actually love their content. I mean, if you guys don't know who they are, you should check them out because they're great. But I watch a lot of their videos. They talk about Survival Hunter a lot, and they like the theme, as do I. I really like them in Shadowlands Season 4. Like, obviously, they were OP as hell, but super fun. That was the last time I've actually played them, so I haven't played them in Season 1 yet at all. I do plan on playing Hunter way more next season, probably be one of my main DPS, but I think they're in a tough spot. I think just tuning-wise, I think they do need to be reworked. For sure. Yeah, I just think that they needed a better damage profile. I don't actually think they're doing that bad of damage. I've played with some in some higher keys, like I think they were plus 17s, plus 18s that I played with in Season 1. I actually played with Survival Hunters, and they were beating Warlocks out, Mages out, and a Shadow Priest out in damage, which was pretty crazy. So I think they may be a pretty high damage profile, but like I said, I haven't played them, or at least better, but I think they need to rework through their talents and everything like that. If you play Survival Hunter, let me know what you guys think down below. Let's go to Marksmanship. Man, Marksmanship I think is really good. I think they're A tier, man. I think they're right along with BM Hunter. I think they're in a really good spot. And I think their tier set looks pretty good too. But if you guys have looked at any PTR, especially for Raid, for Avarice, they're doing crazy damage. Like, what the shit, man? They're like topping the meters, and that might just be who I'm watching compared to other people, but man, they're in a great spot. I'm excited. I've just been dabbling in mine. I played it back in Shadowlands Season 3, I think, a lot. Pushed it to plus 15s, plus 16s quite a bit. And then I played a little bit, just started playing a little bit at the end of Season 1. It's been a blast, man. I've done some plus 12, 13, 14 keys. It's been really fun. I'm actually kind of favoring BM Hunter right now. Just, I don't know, it's nice to just get on something a little more simple. But Marksmanship Hunter, super fun. Love the aesthetic, being, you know, shooting back from a bow. You can move around a lot with your rotation. Have a lot of utility, same utility as these other ones, but man, I just think you bring so much more, and you don't have to do with your pets, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I'd say high A tier. I think they're in a good spot. I think it's going to carry over Season 2 for sure. Let's see here. Let's go Warlock next, man. Dude, I actually think all Warlock specializations are in a pretty good spot. I don't love the Destruction's tier set, to be honest with you. At least I've been watching Kalamazzi content. You should check him out if you haven't already. But he obviously plays Warlock. You should look at his channel. He's freaking awesome. It's super fun to watch his content, his channel. And he knows what he's talking about. But my wife mains Warlock. She loves it so much. I've dabbled in it off and on. I do enjoy it. I think I probably enjoy Affliction more than anything else, and then maybe Destruction Demonology. But let's start off with Demonology. I think Demonology is, dude, I don't know. Do I put it in? It's really good. I think it's going to be really solid in the raid, especially if there's any mobility fights. As will Affliction will, and Destruction will suffer from that. But they're also good. They have a great AoE profile. Great, man, dude. I'm moving them to God tier. I'm doing it. Maybe low S tier. Okay, this is a prediction tier list. I'm having fun with it. I think they're gonna be in S tier class specialization. Really good spot. They're a lot less punishing, like I said, than Destruction, which is super cool. I think I like their tier set. I like it more than the Destruction tier set for sure. But I think it times into like Demon Bolt and I think their tier set. Let's see, Demon Bolt damage increased by 15%. Consuming Demonic Core reduces the cooldown of Grimoire Felguard by 1 second. Felguard does 40% additional damage and empowers your active demons. Increase their damage by 20% while active. Damn. That actually sounds pretty dope. I haven't tested it out or anything like that. Watched some gameplay, but I think they're going to be in a really good spot. My wife mains Demonology for sure. She loves the shit out of it. I think they look awesome. From everything I've seen for testing for Mythic Plus and rating, they're topping meters. So yeah, I'm putting S tier. I don't even care. Put them S tier. Destruction Warlock, I'm putting A tier. I think they have probably one of the best single target damage in the game from what I've seen. I played them in season 1, really enjoyed it. Played a little bit of Demonology, but like I said, I prefer Affliction to the 3 of them. But I think they're in a great spot. Obviously, a little bit more simple, I think, the Demonology and Affliction, in my opinion. But they do great single target. And if you don't have to move, you are cranking. Probably in Tyrannical Weeks and Mythic Plus, it's going to be really nice and for the raid. But I think they'll fall off if you have to move basically at all. And Affliction, I'm going to actually put in good tier. I think they're pretty damn good for the raid. Again, if you're moving at all, I mean, Affliction can move. They can move around. They have a lot more mobility than Destruction does. Obviously, you're bringing the same utility as all 3 of these specializations, so you're going to bring at least 1 Warlock to the raid. They're probably not going to bring more than 1, maybe 2, you know, unlike some other expansions, because, you know, you only need 1 Hellstone thing, you only need 1 Gateway. But I do think that they're all tanky, pretty tanky. I think Demonology being a little bit more than the others. But no, I think Affliction's in a good spot. I think they do a great job in the raid from what I've seen, and I think they do good to AoE. I think you can actually play them this season, unlike, you know, back in Shadowlands. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's where I think they stand. Let's jump into Mage, dude. As you guys know, if you played Mage at all, they got some buffs, okay? They are insane right now. I think Fire Mage is one of the best specializations in the game, in my opinion. I think they're going to be definitely S tier, right up there with Demonology Warlock. They just buffed their damage. They buffed their profile. I actually like them more than I did in Shadowlands with the Flame Strike. I like it more when they're spreading their damage across, but you can just focus on 1 target. It's really nice, but to execute their rotation well, I still think it takes a high skill cap. There's a high skill ceiling for them. So, but I would say they're amazing. They bring a lot of utility, as you guys know. They have Lust. As does BM Hunter and, you know, Marksmanship, as does both of these, and then Marksmanship can, but they take a damage loss for that, obviously. But yeah, I think Mage is just, I think Fire Mage is going to be S tier, especially with the buff, man. 100%. I think Frost, A tier. Maybe even S tier. I put them in S tier. They're really good. They complete some highest keys. Like you see, like even in season 1, you saw them complete some really high keys. And Frost was right there behind them, right next to them. I think they bring a lot to the profile. Same utility, obviously. All 3 specializations do. And with the buffs, man, I think they're higher A tier, bro. I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna do Frost high A tier. Yeah, high A tier. I'm gonna do high A tier. That's my prediction for season 2. I think they're in a great spot. Obviously, like I said, same utility. They do great damage. Easy to execute. Easiest specialization of the 3, in my opinion, to play. Less punishing, and really fun. Yeah. Okay. Let's go Arcane. I think Arcane's gonna be in good. I would have put them in meh, to be honest, with Survival Hunter, but since the changes, I think they're going to be really good. I think, again, you'll bring them to raid probably. I think they'll do really well. I think they shine in, you know, single target fights more than AoE, especially with Frost and Fire doing so well in those areas. So I think they fall behind, but I think they're in a good spot. Yeah. Not much more to say with that. Balanced Druid, man. I'm going to put them in A tier, bro. I love Balanced Druid. Love Boomy. It's gonna be a blast. They're doing a rework, if you guys didn't know. So that's gonna be changing around the specialization a lot. I think they're gonna be an A tier. I think they're gonna be solid. I don't know if they'll bring them to S. I think they were S tier in season 1 just because of how much AoE damage they brought to the table. But I think they're gonna be high A tier, high mid, somewhere here A tier. I think they're gonna be in a good spot. Super fun to play. If you guys like Balanced Druid, I highly suggest picking it up. let's go to Feral, dude. Feral, man, they got some buffs, bro. I am so excited. I don't love their tier set. I got KSM back in, I got 2 seasons in a row back in Shadowlands when they sucked. I still loved them. They were so much fun to play. I thought of it as a challenge. People said they were ass. So hard getting pugging my way to KSM because no one accepted the group. It's not like that. They're in a really good spot. I think they're A tier, man. I think they're right along with the balance, maybe even slightly above. I love the profile they bring. We obviously saw them in NGT, and I think we'll see them in higher keys, especially with the buffs they received recently and with their tier set. I think they're freaking fun as shit. If you guys like kitty, man, like being a kitty and freaking clawing everything to death, biting shit, it's so much fun. Oh my gosh. I love Druid overall. That's one of my favorite specializations. But I'm going to put an A tier, man. That's my prediction for the season, for sure. Okay. Shadow, bro. Shadow, man. I think they were S tier in Season 1 for sure. I am not going to put them in... I'm going to put them mid-A tier. I think they're going to be in a good spot. I did think they received a little bit of nerfs, and they've obviously had so many reworks already. They're having another one. We'll see how that plays out, but I'm going to put them in A tier. I think they're going to be better than Affliction and Arcane. I don't know if they're going to be as good as Demonology and Fire, in my opinion. But I think they're going to be right around the pack, middle A tier. We'll see. We'll see if it changes. I'm excited for them, though. I probably will be playing them. I have too many classes I want to play, but oh my gosh. But yeah, I think Shadow's tier set's pretty good. Not insane. Every 400 insanity spent, summons Shadow Fiend and Mind Meter for 5 seconds. That's their 4 set. Let's see. With consuming Shadowy Insight, Mind Blast deals 60% increased damage and generates 4 additional sanity. I don't really know how much that plays into it. I've only pushed Shadow to plus 12, plus 13 keys. I haven't played it that much. I plan to next season, because if you guys haven't seen their tier set, how it looks, it's freaking awesome. But also, I've just always loved the aesthetic, the look of them. Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. But I think they're going to be mid-A tier from what I've seen. Ellie, bro. I'm putting Ellie in S tier. I freaking love their tier set. Gain Stormkeeper every 40 seconds. That's their 2 set. Stormkeeper every 40 seconds. Are you freaking kidding me? They got some tuning, but I think they're gonna be in a freaking good spot. From what I've seen for PTR, they're incredible in Mythic Plus. Like from what they look fun as shit. I don't know so much on the single target side. I think they did pretty well. But I think they're going to be smashing out of the freaking park. I think that Blizzard's showing some love to Shamis, and they have been, especially enhanced, bro. But yeah, no, I think they're going to be God tier, man. Low S tier, S tier. I'm putting them S tier, and I'm going to stand by that. I'm super excited for them. Even their 4 set seems dope. So yeah, I'm pumped. Dude, enhancement, S tier. I am going to be like alting. Oh, it's going to be one of my main, probably going to main resto as my healer, but I'll probably play them off and on, maybe enhance. Enhancement's so much freaking fun, man. If you guys haven't played it, I highly suggest it. It does have a higher skill cap, I think. Isn't one of the hardest specializations, but man, it's super fun. You're gonna be bringing it to almost any types of content, probably raid, Mythic Plus. They received some tuning, a small nerf, but they got some buffs overall, which is super fun. Also enhancement, their tier set looks pretty good. Sudden increases your mastery by 12% for 15 seconds, and then their 4 set, when Sudden hits a single target, you deal 30% increased physical damage for 15 seconds, man. They're bringing this physical damage profile, which I'm actually really excited about. I love the kind of like the elemental profile that it had in Season 1, but you could also play physical and do pretty damn well. And I think they're bringing more of the physical side of that profile up, but I think they're gonna be S tier, man. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right or not. Let me know if you guys agree with me, or if that's just a crazy hot take because I love Shaman. Devastation Evoker, dude. I don't know how they're gonna play out, man. I don't know if they're gonna be I think they're doing pretty good damage. I think they've been pretty solid, man, for overall. I think I might put them. Dude, what is going on, bro? What is going on? I'm gonna put them in good. High B tier, maybe low A. I think they'll be in a good spot. They're doing a rework. I don't love it so much. I really enjoyed how they played out this last season. So doing the changes to it, I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I think their cheese set, Disintegrate, and Pyre pierce enemies with Siving Shards, doing 12% of damage done as volcanic damage over 8 seconds. Power spells deals 8% increased damage and cause the Obsidian Shards to become supercharged, doing 2% more damage for 5 seconds. During Dragon Raid shards are always supercharged. That's pretty cool. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to try out. I don't love it so much, the playstyle they're changing and all the things, but I just love Season 1 so much, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how they play out. I think they're gonna be high B tier for sure. They have some decent utility, good survivability, a lot of mobility. I mean, they're pretty damn good. So I think they're good though. Good high B tier. Let's see. Let's go. Oh man, let's go Pally, baby. Ret Paladin, S tier, bro. I am putting them in like high high S tier, man. I think they're freaking phenomenal. If you guys have played them at the end of season 1, they're freaking good since the rework. I think they're way more fun than they've been for a long time. I enjoy the range changes they've had, so I can attack things from farther away. I love Ret Paladin. Like I said, if you guys watch my tank tier list or predictions for season 2, I'm gonna be playing Prop Paladin like crazy. Ret Paladin is definitely gonna be an off spec. Love it, absolutely love it, dude. They do great damage profile, great utility. You've got good off healing, you have survivability, you have a lot of things you bring to the team, man. There's just so many things you can do, and you've seen that when freaking, oh my gosh, now dude, he did like he did a, what is he, heroic raid I think with like 28 Ret Paladins, so funny or something like that. That was insane, but they're just really good, man. Obviously they bring a lot of utility, they do great damage, decent mobility. I think they're gonna be insane next season. Hope they are. I really do. Let's go Havoc Demon Hunter. Dude, I'm gonna put them high. I'll put high A tier. I think they'll be really good. I think they'll be right there with Enhancement Shaman, maybe even with Ret Paladin as a melee spec. I think they're going to do a great job. They were obviously really good. I think high S tier this last season, but they've received a little bit of nerfs. Not insane though. And I like their tier set. You're spinning Fury, you gain Seething Fury and Agility for a certain period of time, so you're buffing your damage. Each time you gain Seething Fury, you gain Fury, and your next I-Beam is increased by 12%. It stacks up 5 times. Big I-Beam build. Dude, I'm gonna put them in low A tier. I think they're gonna be, or low S tier. I think they're gonna be a really good spot. You're gonna probably want to play them, and I think Vengeance is looking good too. If you want to keep playing Demon Hunter, if you've been playing them, do it. If you haven't played them and you want to try them out, do it too. It's super fun, and I love their new Momentum build. It's way more fun. It adds a lot of depth to the class overall. I think it's in the best spot I've ever seen Havoc Demon Hunter, in my opinion, except for Legion. Legion was OP, but I really like where it's at right now. Dude, let's do DK. So Death Knight, man, I haven't played a lot of these off specializations, to be honest with you. So if we have any DKs that are watching this, let me know where you guys think they stand. I mean, from what I've seen, I think Unholy's going to be A tier, bro. I think they're going to do a pretty good job. Overall, I mainly played Blood. I pushed it to KSM right off the bat in the season. I played a little bit Unholy in some PvP, but I haven't really touched it in PvE yet. I did play Frost DK back in Shadowlands a lot. Love the shit out of it. From what I've seen, Frost doesn't look insane. I think it's lower in on the spectrum for damage, both for raid and actually Mythic Plus looks pretty good. But I think Unholy is in a better spot than Frost. So I don't know what else to say here from this. Let me know what you guys think, where you guys think they should stand. I'm gonna try to play them in season 2, so I have a little bit better understanding for both these specializations and how they'll be. But I'm gonna put Unholy is better than Frost. I'm gonna put it in Awesome, and I'm gonna put Frost in freaking B. Yeah, that's where I stand. Again, let me know if you play DK at all. Let me know in the comments where you think they'll stand. I'm excited to hear about it. So, Warrior though, let's jump into Warrior. I think Arms is gonna be freaking really good. I'm putting them in A tier, baby. I'm putting them in A tier. I think they're gonna be mid A tier. Man, do we really put them? Feral's gonna be looking good, man. I think Feral is actually gonna be better than, I don't know. Arms, I think is in a really good spot. I'm excited to play them. Their tier set plays in their deep wounds a lot. It is using Slam more, which is different, and I don't think you're not using Slam hardly at all in your rotation back now. So it'll be different to see how that plays out, how they'll do. I do think they're in a really good spot though. From what I've seen, they're doing incredible damage, dude. Crit Cake, I watch him a little bit on stream. You should check him out if you haven't. He makes YouTube videos and he streams. But he's an insane warrior. He plays Fury and Arms a lot. Dude, I watched him do a key, I think it was Freehold or whatever on Arms. My God, he was pumping damage. Holy shit. I've seen a little bit of Raid. They look really good. They're on a great damage profile. I think in Mythic Plus, they're going to excel. Warrior's going to be one of my aspects for sure. Fury, man, I think Fury is also A tier. I think it's going to be right there with Arms. If not, I'm going to put it right next to it. I think they're both going to be solid specializations going into next season. I think they're going to be higher up, or mid A tier, but I think they're going to be higher up in contests. You can push high keys with them. You can probably do heroic rating for sure, maybe even mythic rating with them. I think they're going to be a blast, man. Definitely suggest either one of them. And Fury's tier set plays right into Rampage, that Rampage build. Rampage all the time. It's freaking awesome. And Critical Strike, I think, let's see. Let's look at 4-set Rampage Critical Strikes against your primary target cause your next Bloodthirst to deal 50% increased damage and generate 2 additional rage, striking up to 4 times. Wow. Also has a 100% chance to critical strike. Bam, dude. And 2-set Rampage damage chance to critically strike increased by 10%. So nice. Just playing a Rampage build. Your normal build that you're playing with, it's using that. It's really nice. I like that. I think they're going to be right around an A tier. Windwalker Monk, dude. I'm actually gonna put them in. Dude, we're putting everything in A tier, bro. I'm putting them A tier, man. I think they're gonna be really good. I think their damage profile is really fun. I don't think their tier. I think their tier set is. How should I say this? Dog shit, not great, maybe weird. The force has to do with I think your melee auto attacks is a chance to launch a shadow flame spirit at your enemy that duplicates your next 3 abilities at whatever effectiveness. I think that's decent. Rising Sun Kick deals increased damage and has a chance to go Nova, dealing fire damage to all enemies within 8 yards. You know, I think that's pretty good. I don't think it's great. I think it could be better. I think it'd be better designed. The melee auto attacks thing is weird. I think I'm going to keep them low A tier. I think they're still going to be viable. I think they're going to be good. They have good utility. You bring a lot to the table. You even have you add a buff for your raid, but you might be bringing Brewmaster because they're in a good spot right now. Yeah, no, man, I'm going to put them in low A tier. Maybe. No, I'll put them in low A tier. I think they're still going to bring a great damage profile. And they're doing better single. Nah, we're going to move them to high B, dude. I'm moving them to high B. They do decent single target, but really good AoE. Dude, okay, Rogue. I got super into Rogue Season 1, the beginning of the season. Really liked it. Actually played Assassination a shit ton. Love it. Sub is probably my least favorite of 3. Nothing against Sub. I think Sub's super fun, but Sub is in a great spot. And Outlaw, I love Outlaw. Outlaw's really fun. Let's go Sub, man. I think Sub's gonna be really good. You're bringing utility with all 3 of these. I think they're gonna be. Is it the best one of the 3? I haven't played it enough, guys. I like to plus other than like up to plus 14s, plus 15. So if you got rogues here, you know, let me know where you guys think they stand. I know a little about the tier set. I know Assassination struggle. Let's put Sub in. I'm gonna put him in A tier, bro. I'm gonna put him high A tier. I think you'll bring them. If you're bringing a rogue specialization, I think you're probably bringing Sub, right? They're already in a really good spot. From what I've seen from tuning, I don't think they're doing any big changes. I think they're S tier right now. You're obviously bringing the highest keys completed. If you're bringing a rogue spec, you're probably bringing Sub over anything else. I lied. I'm putting them low S. Low S tier. I think Sub's going to be low S tier. I think we're going to see him in high keys. We're going to see him in rating, everything like that. I think they'll be in a good spot. They obviously bring so much utility. All 3 of them do. And they just do a great job. So much control over everything. And they're fun. They're fun. All right, Outlaw. I'm going to put them A tier. A tier, like probably right around with Warriors. I think they're going to be in a good spot next season. I think they're a little bit harder to play than they were back in Shadowlands, in my opinion. I do think they're one of the easier ones of the 3. Probably the easiest one, in my opinion. I know some people will probably disagree with me in that, but their tier set, I don't know a lot about it. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay, but I do know that people seem positive about this specialization as a whole. A couple guildies. I know someone that plays it a lot, and they seem really excited about it. So I think they're going to be A tier. Mid A tier is my guess, or my prediction for next season. Assassination, bro, I think they're going to be in B tier unless they do some kind of change, bro. Maybe even I put them in meh. I'll put them in high C. I'll put them in high C, bro. I think they're really good. I think I'm putting them in C, man. I think they need a couple changes here and there. I think they're really good in the beginning of season 1. We saw it in raid basically all the time, and PvP where they were absolutely nuts if you guys play any PvP. But no, man, I think they're going to high C. I think they need some changes, some tuning or something like that to even hold a candle to Outlaw or Sub, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna put them high C, and I think these are probably the lower specs. They need some changes, but if they do, man, they'll rise up. So I think I'm pretty happy with this list, man. I think I agree with these specializations being the top dogs right now, along with these specializations being like right below them. All in a good spot. I'm really excited. You can play any of these specializations, I'm sure, for next season. It's going to be a blast. I'm pumped. Let me know what you guys agree with or if you disagree with. Let me know what you guys play, all that jazz. I'm super excited for this season. It's going to be great. And keep an eye out for the healer tier list that's coming out here soon for predictions. It's going to be fun. Peace.